We've all heard this trope. Cats always land on their feet. But is it really true? And if so, how do they achieve this seemingly superpower-like feat? Welcome to Why Facts, where we uncover the truth behind everyday phenomena. Today, we're diving into the mysterious world of feline physics and their extraordinary ability to defy gravity. First and foremost, let's address a question that often pops up. Is this skill innate to every single cat? The short answer is yes, mostly. Adult cats have mastered a unique ability called the righting reflex, a highly specialized mechanism that allows them to reorient their body mid-air to ensure a safe landing. But how does this mechanism actually work? Let's find out. To understand the mechanics of this phenomenon, we have to consider a key principle of physics, a concept called angular momentum. Angular momentum is essentially a measure of an object's rotational motion, or how much torque you'd need to change its spin. Now here's the fascinating part. When a cat starts to fall, its body instinctively recognizes the shift in equilibrium. Using angular momentum, the cat can manipulate its spine and limbs to twist its body. Let's break that down step by step. First, the cat will tuck its front legs closer to its torso while stretching out its rear legs, kind of like a gymnast. This simple gesture drastically reduces the radius of its front half and increases its rotational speed, similar to how a skater spins faster when they bring their arms inward. Meanwhile, the cat's rear legs spread apart, acting like anchors to slow down the spin of the back half of its body. Now the cat begins to twist its spine, a fascinating move made possible by having an extraordinarily flexible backbone with 30 vertebrae. This spinal twist sends ripples through the body that help it complete its mid-air maneuver. Once the front legs are facing downward, the back legs swing forward to match. Within just milliseconds, the cat is now perfectly aligned to land on all fours. Think about this for a second. This reaction happens faster than you can blink. Research shows that some cats can reorient themselves in as little as 200 milliseconds. That's just 1/5 of a second. But believe it or not, there's more to this ability than just anatomy and physics. Dr. Jenna Michaels, a zoologist specializing in feline biomechanics, explains that kittens actually perfect their righting reflex when they're just a few weeks old. By studying the behavior of cat mothers and their litters, experts noticed that kittens start practicing rotational movements through instinctual play, and exercises like batting at objects or wrestling with their siblings. This playful activity helps fine-tune their spatial awareness, balance, and body control. But can any other animals do this? The answer is yes, but not quite like cats. Squirrels, for example, have incredible acrobatics, but they rely more on things like limb gripping and bushy tails to stabilize themselves after a fall. What makes cats special is their combination of flexibility, strong musculature, and, yes, an innate understanding of physics. The first scientific study into this phenomenon was conducted in 1894 by physicist Étienne Jules Marey in Paris. Using a borrowed high-speed camera, Marey captured cats in free fall to prove that they could right themselves without needing to push off a surface. People were astonished by this revelation because, before then, many believed the cats were cheating gravity somehow. Modern advancements in technology have since allowed scientists to better understand the details behind this reflex. High-speed cameras and biomechanical modeling have revealed just how precise and deliberate these movements are. Interestingly, adaptations of this feline instinct have even inspired human technologies. That's right. Space engineers have studied the mechanics of the righting reflex to improve how robots and spacecraft adjust their orientation after being deployed. The International Space Station, for instance, has gyroscopes built into its system that operate on principles similar to a cat's rotational physics, stabilizing it without the need for external forces. Despite cats' impressive abilities, it's important to note that they are not invincible. Falls from extremely high places, known as high-rise syndrome, can lead to fatal injuries, especially if the cat is unable to control its posture or speed properly. That's why owners must keep safety in mind, even for their acrobatic feline friends. So next time you see your cat leaping off the couch, marvel at the evolutionary and biomechanical marvels that make them such graceful creatures. Their ability to always land on their feet isn't just an old wives' tale. It's an extraordinary blend of biology, physics, and natural instinct. Who knew such small creatures could hold such big secrets? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out more Why Facts. Until next time, stay curious.